Hi, my name is Kevon Owen. This is Brent Hazelrigg. And one thing that I've seen is life-changing is relationship. How do we use relationship to help us?
Yeah, you're exactly right. The relationships that we have in our life are so very necessary for us to learn how to interact with others. A lot of times, isolation leads us to understand that what we're doing is the correct way. We're always right, because when we isolate ourselves, we no longer learn from others. We're no longer understanding that in the relationship and in life itself, it's give and take. And a lot of times, as we isolate ourselves, as we remove ourselves from relationships, we don't learn that kind of the compromise, the give and take, and the fact that I know this sounds weird, but there are people out there that actually know more about whatever our issues are than we do. And as we surround ourselves with those people, they kind of help us find our way out of the dark, so to speak.
In the Bible, God created Adam, and he looked at Adam and he said something. Brent, what did he?
He looked at Adam, and I probably hear this from God all the time. He looked at Adam and says, "It's not good. It's not good for man to be alone."
Oh, it's not good for man to be alone. We were created for relationship. We were put here for relationship with God, and God gave us people for relationship with each other. And when we neglect that, that causes problems. I told this
100%.
Story once in a sermon. It got me in trouble.
Uh-oh.
But my tendency is, you could ask me to do anything. Hey, go pick up poop in the field. Please, would you go do that? You could ask me to do nearly anything, but if you were to say, hey, would you turn down the music just a little bit, and in order, turn that down, my defiant nature is just enough that I would look at you and go, no, I'm not going to.
Nope.
But relationship, especially someone you're close to, someone who's taken time to invest in you, it's amazing what they could ask of you, and it's amazing what you would take from them. You don't have to be perfect.
No.
Connection overcomes imperfection.
Well, 100%, yeah, that's 100% right. And those folks that God places in your life, He places them there for a reason, and they're there for you to learn from you to learn respect, and to understand that the value they have in your life. And remember, it's also the reverse as well. You are in other people's lives for a reason. There's a reason why God places you in those kind of relationships, and you're being helpful, whether you know it or not. You're being helpful to those folks as well. I'm always reminded of the, especially at the Christmas season, the It's a Wonderful Life movie, where the Jimmy Stewart character learns how important he actually was to all the other people in his life. When he thinks he didn't do a darn thing, he realizes how important he was to all the other people in his life. So relationships are important. It's a two-way street. It works for you, but it also works you working on others.
If you're thinking about a place, maybe at work, my employees aren't doing what I would want them to do. Well, how's your relationship? If you're a teacher, how are your students? How's your relationship? If you are a parent, how's your relationship? If you're a child of a parent, you probably are. How's your relationship? Relationship is what causes so many things that are even unpleasant to be tolerable or worthwhile. Build your relationships and you'll see life improve. Brent helps people build their relationships, and so do I. Feel free to give us a call.